Shane and I were hunting last night. Didn't see the buck we were after, but after it was all said and done, Shane left. He had to go home and stay at my parents for a while. I was coming down the road. I actually saw that big buck we were chasing. We were actually hunting the woods back here, and he came from across the road, and I noticed he was missing his right side. Besides a quick look, I've never really found a shed when I was actually shed hunting, and I took the tree line where I thought it was. Shane took the field, and he spotted it. See the brow tine sticking up, it's just beautiful, so let's go grab it. I'm kind of excited to see what it is.
What do you got? Show them off.
That thing.
It's a giant. That thing is a giant.
Got 2 kickers off the beam down here. A little kicker starting here, and it looks like he's gonna start another tine going out next year. Holy biscuits, man. Look at that. Decided to come out early this morning, do a little shed hunting. About 7 o'clock, just got out here, heard turkeys gobbling this morning. Started our walk, and within 5 minutes leaving the truck, found our first bone. It's a nice 5-point snider over my shoulder here. Pretty good start to the morning. It's only the 3rd one I ever found, but it's pretty exciting to be my 3rd one and my biggest shed ever. Just too bad I gotta give it away to the guy who found the other side first. But it's a good morning, hopefully find some more.
Not a bad pick. I should look to make sure the other side's not laying here somewhere, so.
While we were editing our latest DVD, The Dark Side, my editor Kyle was sending me the stories from our team members as they were thrown together. While hacking the stories into pieces in order to meet the time constraints of our DVD, it occurred to me. These are great stories and they deserve to be told. They may not be fancy, they may not all end with a kill, but they are real. We shall call them the Whitetails INC Rough Cuts. Bow hunting is my life. Filming is my passion. My bow is my weapon. Hunting giant deer is my purpose. Shed hunting is what moves me. Chasing spring gobblers sharpens our skills. Designing the gear that I use is my job. Making better bow hunting videos is my duty. These are my friends and my brothers. This is my world. This is Whitetails INC.
Kind of picked this tree out from movement last year. There's a thick line that comes through here, and the deer seem to really travel this thick stuff, so we're decided to bump the tree stand out a little bit closer towards the edge. Season didn't start out real good for me. On the 16th of September, that morning, I was at work and ripping some 2x4s down. All of a sudden, I just heard a great big bang, and next thing I know, I looked down at my hand, and there's blood all over the back side of my hand. I flip my hand over. I look at my ring finger on my left hand, and blood's just spraying out everywhere. At one point, before we got to the hospital, I looked at my hand, and my left index finger was all but cut off. It's been rough, just to say the least. Bow hunting, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to do it this fall. I'm diehard. The bow hunting is my everything in the fall. It's all I think about. It's all I do. My wife will admit that, as much as it makes her unhappy. So it's just kind of eating me up. You know, I haven't missed an opening day since, well, ever. I've never missed an opening day. Since I was 12 years old, opening day, I've been out every day. You know, and it's gonna be really tough. Things have been really hard. At the very least, I should be able to do some filming. I'm gonna go out tonight. I'm gonna take the camera. I'm gonna sit on the ground. I gotta get out in the woods. I gotta ease my mind. I gotta get it in the right place. Right now, my mind's just not where it needs to be emotionally, and I just need to get out and do some things. So tonight, I'm gonna take the camera. I'm gonna go sit out. Like I say, the season hasn't started off real good, but it can only get better. So keeping the fingers crossed, and hopefully we can climb a tree with a bow in our hand this year and make something happen.
Got my splint off and kind of getting the itch to see how things are going to react. I don't know if it's too early or not. I'm going to find out, I guess. I took my bow out to the archery center and I had him turn it way down. It's set at like 54 pounds now. Thought I'd get the first shot on video. I have no idea if I'm going to drop my bow or if it's how it's going to react. Well, it didn't hurt, so I'm gonna keep flinging some arrows and hopefully I'll be in the tree here before you know it.
Absolutely gorgeous, 28 degrees, slight north wind. I'm after a buck we call Kickback. Got pictures of him here, I don't know, about a week ago. It's a big 10 with a nice big deep split G2 on his left side. This is my first encounter of the year. Hard deer to pass, comes walking right in 20 yards. I just can't burn my tag this early. If you want those big 6 and 7 pointers, you gotta let those 1x1s walk. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Oh, that's pretty good. Just got set up, literally. Looked over and that 9-point came walking through. Got quite a few pictures of him, young deer. But definitely not what we're looking for. That's the same 9-point that came in earlier. This time he was to the north of us, about 150 yards out in a big cornfield. Threw a couple grunts at him, and he came within 10 yards of the tree. He was a pretty buck, real young, 2.5, I think. That one got my blood boiling really bad, I should say. But definitely not a shooter. Young deer, really short tine, decent width though. Well, we just finally got set up. Started out by running a little late. I don't know, 2, 3, 4 hours late, I should say. And then we got up here and dropped my head on the ground. So, I don't know, maybe that's a good sign. Maybe it's not. There's 2 bucks in particular we're out here to see, kind of. I guess anything could happen this time of year, so let's hope we see something good. It's a nice buck we just saw. The only problem was he was missing his G3 on his right side. He had nice tall tines. He was a dandy. That's best action we've had all year. Been a pretty rough year so far. I think this is my or 6th time being out in the tree. So far, I've seen a spike and 4 does. So I get done talking, and I look up and I can see a doe coming. Turned out it was about 5 or 6 of them. Good start to the day, though. I've already seen just as many deer in this one hunt as I have in the previous 6 combined. I think that was one of the bucks that I had seen earlier this morning. Can't tell for sure. It looked like a nice 1.5-year 10-pointer. Great potential, nice brows and everything. Came in, got a drink. Too bad a giant couldn't do that. If I get pooped on, I'm gonna be pissed. What? Probably not the right time of year to do that, but been hard pressed for seeing deer close this year, and I need some meat. It's really gonna taste good, and he didn't go very far to disturb anything, so it's gonna be real easy to get him out. So, a little meat on the table. As you can tell, that was a really nice buck. I've always wanted to kill a buck with a drop tine, but I'm not going to kill one that's broke off. He is 100% straight downwind right now. I got my ozonics running. It's unbelievable. I can't believe a mature buck like that would be straight downwind. I can just barely catch bits and pieces of him through the brush. He is literally straight downwind right now. Anyway, it's the last morning before the gun season. The gun season starts tomorrow morning. Haven't seen anything but besides those ones this morning, so I'm gonna get down and go check a couple cameras and hope that the gun season doesn't kill them all. Probably won't happen though.
Kyle and I have been working our butts off to get the latest DVD, The Dark Side, finished. The stories and footage from this year's video is better than anything we have ever done before. Right now, we are offering an online special for a free can koozie with any advanced order of the new DVD, The Dark Side, which will start shipping at the end of April. The new Dark Side DVD, other White Knuckle videos, White Knuckle gear, and Whitetails INC gear is also available on the gear page of Whitetails INC. Thank you very much for your support. We'll keep making them if you keep buying them.